It's a great honour to be asked to lead the team. I was a member of the last team, but to lead the team is a really great honour, very daunting, and it's been a huge responsibility, but fabulous. And I've got the most fantastic team.
Well, my part in the Wood You Waste, again, is kind of responsible for a lot of the major mechanics that were done. If you could see what it's like up there, it's like a little jigsaw of different pieces of wood, all twined in, all holding on, but then reconnected to the metal, so everything has become one major support system.
When we were preparing the design, we were very fortunate that a farmer in Lancashire, very close to the banks of the River Ribble, loaned us a barn. It was large, tall, and we were able to set up the design and leave it there. So it was brilliant that we had that facility, and otherwise I don't think we could have created something as tall as the tree we have done without their help. The inspiration for the design came from the estuary of the River Ribble and Douglas, where they meet just south of Preston in Lancashire. And there's lots of driftwood washed up by the tides, and we wanted to use that driftwood as our main inspiration and use other recycled materials. We found rusty oil drums, rusty wheels, and all various found things, as well as recycling tea bags, black plastic bin liners, etc. And we wanted people to be inspired by being able to look around them and see things that they could use on a much smaller scale than us in flower arranging, and to be able to see that you don't just always have to spend a lot of money on flowers, but you can find things that you can use to enhance your designs.
One of the main challenges that I had was actually being up there, because while you're up there and you're literally lifting up pieces of wood on your own, lifting them up, placing them in, and it's a case of, will it stay? We had to sort of make sure that it balanced in that position before we sort of put the extra ties and supports into it. So it was a case of one side, then the other side, and we'd done it just to try and balance the whole thing out as it went. I think once all the three components at the bottom all linked together with what went on through the top, and the flowers that go right through it, it's just been breathtaking. So we're really pleased as a team the way it sort of turned out.
Well, the sunflowers without the petals give a lovely texture. They're lovely and brown in the centre and green on the outside, and they look fabulous with the green moss and the rusty wheel and all the rusty parts. But they do have another significance, because we had to begin with another member of the team, Ken, who excuse me, who had, we found, prostate cancer, and he died last year. And he absolutely loved sunflowers and used them in most of his designs, and we just wanted something in there that reminded us of him. So they have two functions today, really, and they're very special.
I've been involved in horticulture for many years. The way I got involved with NAFAS through was the last place I worked at, where they changed the function of a hall from a museum piece into a conference centre, and I started my involvement by doing the flowers in the hall, goes to college and met up with an organisation called NAFAS, and the rest, they say, is history. When I first got involved, what's strange about it, like, there's not many guys involved in it, but I come involved in it, met an awful lot of great people and learned so much from the flower arranging people around me. It was absolutely fabulous. It's like a continuing learning process.
Flower arranging is very therapeutic, and anyone can have a go, all walks of life, and it doesn't need to cost lots of money, and we want to inspire people to go home and have a go themselves. All we could see was the back of the card. I looked and he turned it over, and we all just cried because we were just so thrilled to bits, and after all the hard work, it was just amazing. So we were just stunned by it, and so pleased, because it has been hard work, over the last 18 months, and the team have worked so hard. I was so thrilled for everyone. And when you're representing a national association and a northwest area, it's so much a responsibility. And I knew if we didn't get the gold, they would still be supportive and we'd still enjoy it. But to get the gold just was fantastic, and you know, I was just so pleased.